Hey y'all, it's Click for K. Thanks for clicking for me. And if you like what you see, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. So today we're about to get into these TikTok story times or reactions or whatever. And I've been waiting to do these for a long time. So yeah, let's see. Okay, let's get into the first one.
You guys, I am into some shit now. I am into some deep shit. So I'm not even gonna do no parts. I'm gonna just tell y'all the whole motherfucking story. Alright, cool. So I'm married now, you guys. I've been married for 8 years. I have 3 kids with my husband. My husband is now overseas. He's been over there for about 2 years. When he do come home, he probably come home 3 times out of the year. He stay home for maybe 2 to 3 weeks at a time. Alright, cool. I've been lonely. I've been lonely. So I end up cheating on my husband. Yes, I cheated on him. He don't know that I cheated on him. After this video, he gonna know, and I'm in some deep ass shit. But it gets worse than that. It gets worse than the cheating. Alright, so I ended up going to the bar one night and ended up having a one night stand with this guy, and it was amazing. So that one night stand turned into almost an every night stand. But it was just like a sexual relationship. I didn't even really care to even really get to know the man. It's just I'm married, so it was just whatever. My husband couldn't do for me at the time. I was messing with this guy, this young fella, and he fine too. But yeah, I'm messing with this fella. All right, cool. So, we've been messing around for maybe 2 years now or whatever, and I'm just now. We used to when we met up, we just get a room, but now it's like, okay, I can come to your house. You can't come to my house because my kids is at the house, but now I'm going to his house. All right, cool. So, long story short, today I found out a bitch is pregnant. I am pregnant. My husband is overseas. So there's no way it could be my husband, baby. It gotta be this man, baby. I haven't even told him yet. Alright? So, yesterday, I go to his house. And I see this wall, and they got the pictures, like the picture collage and stuff. And I'm just now paying attention to it. So I'm looking at the pictures, and I'm just like, oh, okay. He doesn't have any kids, but I'm just looking at the pictures and just looking. And then I see a picture of my husband on the motherfucking wall. So I'm just like, the whole time I'm over there, I'm just sitting there like trying to think like, how am I gonna ask him, how do you know that guy that's on your wall? So I'm just, I done bit off all my nails. You got I got one more thumb left. I got the thumb left because I'm over there nervous. I'm just biting my nails, just trying to figure out, how am I gonna ask him, how do you know this particular man in this goddamn picture? And I'm like, if you know him, then you know he got a wife. So I'm like, was this a setup? Cause I just don't know. So I just fucking after I ate off all my fingernails and we done watched movie and everything, I finally asked. So I go back over to the wall. So now I'm just alright, cool. You just gotta start asking questions like, who is this lady? Who is this person? Who is this? So I'm like, who is this? That's my mama. This is daddy. Alright, cool. This nigga right here. I ain't saying like that, but you get down to the nigga right here. How do you know him? Who's that? He said, that's my brother. And I'm like, we've been married for 8 years. I ain't never know him to have a brother. So I'm like, oh, okay, this side. So he's like, yeah, on my dad's side. All right, now cool. That's some clarity right there because my husband, daddy died way before me and him even met. He said he had some siblings on his daddy's side, but he don't really know like I got some siblings on my daddy's side. I got a whole bunch, I think 7 of them. I don't really know them like that. Like I know them, but I don't even know them like that. So it could, yeah. So my husband ain't really talk about him like that. They cool or whatever, but he ain't never he wasn't never at none of the family functions and nothing like that. That's his daddy's side, Some of y'all might not know, but some of y'all that have half siblings, y'all know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, so he that's my brother on my daddy's side and all this stuff. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So he's telling me they actually really close. But I ain't never see this nigga. But I'm just like, okay, is he married? He yeah, he married. And I'm just like, oh, okay. So I'm like, so do you know his wife? He like, nah, I ain't never met her. She live overseas with him. So I'm like, no, I'm not. In my head, I'm just like, oh yeah. He like, yeah, they got 2 kids in Germany, and I'm just like, motherfucker, I got 3 in my head. So I'm just like, oh yeah. He like, yeah. I talk to him, very frequently. I'm just like, oh, okay. Word. He like, yeah. So I'm like, maybe that ain't him. Maybe it ain't. I'm like, maybe it ain't him. Because I got 3 kids and I live in the United States of America. So I'm just like, okay. So then on the collage, he starts showing me pictures of the pictures I did not see yet. But he's showing me pictures of my husband with his wife. Now, mind you, I'm the wife. So he's showing me pictures of my husband with another woman. So I'm just like, and their kids. So I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. So, but the crazy thing is, he got 2 boys by this other lady. Well, from what I'm seeing, he got pictures of the kids up here. These 2 boys look identical to my kids. Like, they look the same. And I'm looking like, yo. Then he's showing me, now mind you, I have 3 by my husband. I got 2 boys and a girl. So they got 2 boys. So I'm looking at the rest of the pictures. I see a picture of my 2 sons, like my kids. And I'm like, the fuck? So I'm just playing it dumb, like, oh yeah, because I'm in a situation right now. And this is his brother, and I don't know what to do. So, all right, long story short, I never even told him, that was yesterday. I never even told him nothing about the man and my husband and nothing, his brother. But I'm in some shit, y'all. What do I do? Like, I'm pregnant by my husband's brother. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Girl, what do you do? I'm stressed, and it's not even my situation. So initially, I'm thinking like, dang, that's real messed up that you done messed around and messed around. And it's so funny how people say like, what's done in the dark will come to the light, because this is one of them specific situations. Like, you don't have to look for it. Oh, baby, it's gonna come find you. But at first, I'm thinking like, oh yeah, you out cold, sis. Like, you gonna have to tell him, because when that baby come, who baby is it? But then also, now that you know that he, and what is he in Germany, and he messing with somebody else too, and they got 2 kids together too. Oh, I'm gonna tell you, but I'm not gonna have no remorse now. Cause we in the same boat, baby. You gonna take care of our kid? Cause it's still all in the family. This your brother kid, but it's your kid. Then you got 2 kids. Honestly, the relationship just probably need to be over, because y'all both just effing around on each other. It's really crazy. It's a whole mess, to be honest with you. Like, he got his brother thinking that he married to somebody that's in Germany, not even wifey. So y'all may as well, honestly, my opinion, let me tell you. Here we go. Y'all should have an open marriage, period. So then whenever he go out of town, or, when he go for work or for the military or whatever the case, you don't got to worry about not being satisfied. You just get what you need, and he know you getting what you need. But the one rule of thumb that y'all should both have is either using protection or getting on birth control. Because that don't make no sense. Like, y'all not even sneaking right, okay? Y'all not even doing it right. Y'all cheating, but y'all cheating wrong. Okay, let's get into this next video, because I'm outdone. Good luck, sis.
Now, remember when I said if Trump want to ban something, he needs to go ahead and ban them dating apps? Remember I said that? Because my friend went on a terrible online date. Let me tell you. She gave me the green light. I got all the notes. Okay. So she wants to start off with saying, please don't call me a dumbass bitch. Anyway. Them was her words, not mine. Anyway. So she meets this guy on a date app. First of all, backstory. She was in a relationship for 9 years, so she's a little green. She's a little wet behind the ears. She's in a relationship for 9 years. So she decides she's ready to start dating after a year. Meets two guys online. She doesn't like them. She's about to delete the app, but instead she gives it one more chance. She meets a guy named Trey. That's his name. Okay, we're gonna say who he is. Trey. That's the name he gave her. So she starts talking to Trey. They end up meeting up at a coffee shop for their first date, just to take things easy. She noticed Trey looks like his pictures, but he doesn't. Anyway, her and Trey hit it off. Trey's still attractive though. They hit it off. He's like, cool, I want to take you out on Friday. She was like, great, let's go out on Friday. So Friday comes around. They're in communication all day. He says, oh, hey, I'm going to leave straight from work and come to you because it's his job, where she lives, and then his house. So he'd have to pass his house to go home and get dressed to come back to her. So he was like, I'm going to leave work and come straight to you and pick you up if that's okay. Or we can meet at the restaurant. It's up to you. She's like, no. You can pick me up. It's fine. You know, they've been talking. They hit it off. She like him. So it's all good. So he was like, yeah, I have showers and everything on my job. So it's no big deal. I can look nice. So she gives him the address. Girl, rookie mistake. But whatever. She gives him her address. He comes, picks her up 7:45 sharp. He's there. He says to her, I'm in my pickup truck. Normally I go straight home after work, but I have my work bag and my work tools in there. If you know, you don't mind, could I bring it upstairs and leave it in your house? I would hate for somebody to break in my car and steal my work stuff while, you know, we're out. She goes, you know what? I understand. Yes, that's no problem. So when he gets there, he comes up, brings his work bag, which he said was like a laptop, and then like a work case or something like that. So he had his laptop bag, and then he had another case or something like that. So he brings it up. They go on their date. She said they have a wonderful date. He takes her to a really nice steakhouse. Afterwards, they go for drinks. They go dancing. They have a great time. After that, around 12:30, they head back to her house. So when they get to her house, she's like, oh, you got to come upstairs to get your stuff. He's like, oh, yeah. So when he comes upstairs, he's like, oh, yeah, you know, you told me you had a vinyl collection. Can I see your vinyl collection? She's like, yeah. She's so excited about this damn vinyl collection. So she's like, yeah. So she starts showing him. They're going over vinyl. She plays a couple records. She offers him a glass of wine. They start drinking, but they never sit down. They never get cozy. She said they're standing the whole time in like her kitchen dining area. They're talking about the vinyls. She looks at the time. She's like, oh, it's about 1:30. I have a yoga class in the morning. You know, probably it's time for you to head out. He was like, oh, okay. Well, you know, you get me drunk. You wouldn't want me to stay. And she was like, no. You know, I mean, if you need to stay for a few minutes, you can. But, you know, I got things to do in the morning. Girl, why he lose his mind? She said, okay, let me read the notes. So she said, you can stay for a little bit. And he was like, well, I thought we had a good time. I thought we hit it off. She said she don't really remember how it just transpired, but she said it wasn't much. Like, it was like, I spent this money on you. You know, we're vibing. What's the problem? And she was like, no, it's time for you to go. Girl, why he hit the roof? Why he hit the roof? So anyway, girl, she had to put him out. She had to put him out of the house. She had to threaten to call the police. Crazy. So, I had a lot of questions for her. I said, so what kind of car did she drive? He said, she was like, it was a nice pickup truck. I said, GMC, Dodge, Chevrolet. What, bitch? What was you in? She didn't get no license plate. Oh, on top of that, when she met him at the coffee shop, he was joking like, I'm going to just delete the app. Girl, why he deleted his app, deleted his profile, so she don't got no pictures of him because she didn't think it was really going to work out. So she didn't screenshot no pictures, nothing. And he deleted the profile immediately. So anyway, she had to put him out. Why he been stalking her? Stalking her. She don't know. She don't even know Trey's his real name. She don't know. She don't got no pictures. She don't know. She ain't got no license plate. And then she gonna tell me, well, when we went on the date, my location was on. Bitch. Anyway, she said don't call her nothing dumb. She know she was wrong. Anyway, she's moving. She's moving. Or did she, no, she already moved. I'm sorry. She already moved to a new place, so he can't find her because she wanted to get out that apartment anyway because that was the apartment her and her ex had together. So she was like, I was moving anyway. So his name is, all we have is the name Trey. He's in the Bay Area and he crazy. So if you come across somebody named Trey in the Bay Area, that's like an engineer. He's nuts. He's nuts and a stalker. But anyway, y'all, that's the story.
So first of all, I gotta say, sis, you wasn't playing. You literally got on the phone with your friend, heard the story. You was like, hold on, run it back. Let me write these notes down because I'm doing the story time. I love it. I love it. So hopefully y'all heard it. Bay Area, Trey, he's nuts. So let's run it back. I would agree that that was a rookie mistake, allowing somebody to come over to your house to get you on the first date. I don't care if my house was 2 steps away from your house. You don't need to pick me up at all. Like, honestly, on the first date, you don't need to pick me up at all. I will meet you at the date. I'm completely fine with driving on the first date. After I trust you and I'm okay with you knowing where I live, then okay, you can pick me up. But outside of that, like, I know the chivalrous, like, movies that we be watching and stuff like that. It's like, oh yeah, pick me up with flowers and da-da-da-da. I'm okay. I can wait until like the second or third day for you to pick me up with flowers. Maybe later. But yeah. So that's number 1. Number 2 is I cannot stand when, not even just men, but I can't stand when people do something for you and it's not from the bottom of their heart. Like, they do something with the idea that, oh, I'm gonna do this for you so that later on you could do this and that. Like, low-key, from the very beginning, he was plotting. Like, from the beginning when he said, can I come pick you up from home? And then number 2, when he said, can I leave my work stuff at your house? You plotting already because you want to be able to have a reason to say, can I come in? That's why homie was like, I got to get my bag. And then when he got in the house, he like, can I see your vinyls? And then he's going to be like, can we watch a movie? And then can we? No, sir, no. You're not about to just be chilling up in my house. And then you talking about you spent money on me and you did this, and that. And I'm the type, because look, I'm a real city girl. Like, not even that kind of city girl. I'm a D-town city girl. I'm the type to be like, if you going to act up like that, I'll give you your money back. Like, I'll give you your money back. You can go for real. Then also, the rookie mistake was, yeah, him coming to the house. And then B, it was one time that I had somebody come to my house from a dating app. And it could have went so crazy. But honestly, it's still the person that I'm talking to today. Yeah. Yeah, we still chatting to this day. To this day. But when he picked me up, I gave him what is it, like maybe ultimatum, whatever, I don't know what the word is, but basically I was like, the only way you can pick me up is if you're okay with me taking a picture of your ID and a picture of your license plate and sending it to my family. And he said, yeah, no problem. So that's exactly what I did, and I still had that picture on my phone, and it's just so funny looking back at that and the date and everything on there, like, that's when I wasn't trusting you, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's crazy. You gotta watch out for these men, because they really be predators. Okay, predators.
You guys want to hear about my worst Valentine's Day ever? I'm gonna tell you. So a couple years ago, 5 years ago, yikes, I was dating somebody, and we'd been dating for like 6 months, and I told him, hey, Valentine's Day's coming up. This is my first Valentine's Day with a man, and that's pretty special. I would like to do something special for Valentine's Day, even if it's just like going to dinner, whatever. He's like, yeah, I got you. By the end of January, he still hadn't said anything to me about Valentine's Day. So I asked my friends to go on a covert mission and ask him what he had planned, obviously. So when we were all out at the bar, I went to the bathroom and they asked him, like, what are the plans for you and Brie for Valentine's Day? And he's like, don't worry about it. I got it covered. I got a reservation. Like, you got nothing to worry about. So they report this information back to me, and I'm like, beautiful. Love surprises. And it's hard to surprise me. So I was like, this is great. So I got a new outfit. I got him presents, I got him wine, I drew him a picture of us, and I wrote him a handwritten letter. And when he came to pick me up, I was so excited. He did have flowers for me, which was the first time he'd ever got me flowers. So I was stoked. I was stoked on the flowers. And on the way there, he was like, where do you think we're going? I was like, I have no idea. I actually am gonna be so surprised. I'm never surprised. So you really got me this time. And we're like driving out towards the beach, and I'm like, what's near the beach that's like a nice restaurant? Spoiler alert, there's not one. He pulls off into a dirt parking lot. He's like, I bet you know where we're going now. It's one of your favorite places. I'm like, this has to be a joke, because he pulled into the parking lot of a dollar slice pizza place that we go to when we go to the beach all the time. Like literally like a shack. It's a pizza shack. It's like you sit down and you get your dollar slice pizza and your dollar beer and you go on your way. He took me there on Valentine's Day. I was like, this is really funny. This is a good prank. Now take me to the real restaurant, please. No, he was being serious. He was being so serious. So we went into this restaurant, me and my new outfit that I bought. He's like, I ordered you a Corona. I'm like, so romantic. That's what every girl wants to hear on Valentine's Day. So we eat in silence. He can tell that I'm pissed. Not even pissed. I was genuinely just really sad. He pays the $6 tab and we leave. And I'm trying to like salvage the evening. I'm like, should we go out? Should we go to a cocktail bar? Should we go get dessert? Should we go like sit on the beach? Should we go drink that wine I got you? Like, should we do something like even slightly romantic at all? He's like, nah, I gotta be up early. Classic. So we went back to my place and he stayed over and we literally just went straight to sleep. And I was fully like laying on his chest, you know, crying. Couldn't help it. You know what I'm talking about when like you're just so sad and it's just tears are just rolling off your face a little bit. So I'm crying onto his chest, his bare chest, so he can feel it. He can feel it like fully like it's pooling up there, you know. Just doesn't say anything. He literally just pretended to not even notice that I was fully crying on him because I was so sad. Anyway, I did stay with him after that because I'm like, I'm not going to break up with someone for a bad Valentine's dinner, although it was really sad. He never apologized. He never acknowledged it. He just took his gifts and left. That was a bummer. And I've since learned that is, men will they will show you exactly who they are by the way that they treat you. He clearly did not love me. He did not care about me that much because that is not how you would treat somebody that you loved and cared about, especially when they explicitly say to you, this is important to me. So, but I did stay with him because I was 21. And then I found out a few months later that he was cheating on me, actually, the whole time. The whole relationship, Bumble, Hinge, Tinder, random girls in bars, you name it. You name it. He was there. So, yeah, I probably should have seen that coming.
First of all, I'm so sorry, sister, that happened to you. Sis, I'm sorry. So, not only will a man show you how he feels about you, but you also teach people how to treat you. So, I understand, like, first of all, let me just say, like, for the last sweetest day, I didn't take my boo to like a big extravagant restaurant or anything like that. I can cook, so I cooked a nice meal for him, and then we stayed in and watched a movie. I think did we go do an event? I feel like we did something. Did we go to a movie? I can't remember, but we did something, but it wasn't something like huge or whatever. And so I'm saying that to say, for Valentine's Day, it's not that I'm expecting somebody to do something very, very extravagant for me, but I do want to feel special. So that's number one. So you don't have to spend a lot of money, but do something to make my heart leap, okay? And then number two, if you're not able to do the most for Valentine's Day, then I want you to at least put me on the same page. Like, give me a feel for what's about to happen, because homegirl got a new outfit. She got him some wine, some gifts, and all of that, and she's prepared to go to a restaurant because he told her friends that he had a reservation. That ain't no reservation. She said it was a walk-in spot. So you capping, and you got me over preparing for something that's not even a thing. And if the roles were reversed and my man did that type of stuff, that like he bought the gifts and he was 100% prepared to go on a reservation and all of that, and I underplayed him, I would be very apologetic. Like, damn, I'm sorry. You know, let's do over. Let's do it again. So, yeah, I think he definitely could have did better. And honey, I definitely would have left him to teach him. Like, yeah, I'm not sitting in this. So I don't know. I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Cause that's crazy. These men will do some wild things, and then they just be just laughing in the corner that you stay and you stuck around. Won't be me, never again. Now I will say, she said she was 18 or 21. I don't know. Back then, oh yeah, I probably would have had an attitude, and I still would have just been sitting in his car with my arms folded, and I probably would have been crying on his shoulder. Well, not on his shoulder. I probably would have told him he couldn't stay with me, but I would have just had an attitude for a couple days, and then it would have been business as usual. when we return. But now that my frontal lobe is fully developed, okay, and I done been through some I'm not dealing with it. I'd rather be alone. I'll do Valentine's. I'll do Valentine's Day by myself, okay? But anyway, that was fun, y'all. I think I'm gonna do more of these reaction videos from TikTok because I love me some talks. If you like this video, or if you want me to review some specific talks, let me know in the comments, and I'll make an email address just for these TikTok reactions, or reacting to any kind of video, honestly, because I'm loving it. All right, y'all. Bye. Make sure you subscribe.